In the 1930s, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt addressed the nation through a series of radio broadcasts known as the Fireside Chats. His aim was to reassure the common man that our society would recover from its troubled times. But we're far from 1930, and I deal with a different kind of fire. For a new era of worldly frustration, we offer a fresh conversation. I'm Greg Carlwood, and these are the Higher Side Chats.
Hallelujah, Higher Side Chatters. How the hell are ya? Drinking a little drink, smoking a little smoke, sitting back and taking it easy in the frantic holiday season. I'm Greg Carlwood from sunny San Diego, and I know a lot of us are barely getting time away from work, and then the one time a year when we do, it is so full of obligations, it gets hard to enjoy it. Sometimes it feels like we live on one of those conveyor belt machines you see in the Jetsons, where it brushes your teeth, gets you dressed and fed and shoved out into the working world. And then we're like the movie Click, where we're just pushing autopilot all day, reading our script, repeating the work process, walking around at a 6 out of 10, telling everybody things are great. And I know, it can be frustrating. Like goldfish stuck in a bowl, we want more. Some of us fantasize about hopping out of the fishbowl by going off the grid or moving to some poor tropical country and living the simple life. And that isn't for everyone. And the pressure of just facing the judgment of all the other sheep in the herd can be enough to keep us in. But I think we get so fed up with this machine sometimes that we just start daydreaming about any way out. Because this societal treadmill is just not fulfilling for so many. And we're put into this system from birth by parents who think they're doing right by preparing us for the very same treadmill that made them miserable. And when you finally do get a day off, it's take care of the vehicle registration or renew your license. Here comes tax season again. Oh, now you got a jury duty notice or you got a speeding ticket. And all the while, walking a life with no real power, every day we have to submit to a boss without question, do what we're told. If you run into a police officer, especially lately, you better bow down and lick his boots, because if he thinks for a second you might be standing up for yourself, it might be the last stand you ever take. Or God forbid you end up in court for some stupid ticket. Have you ever had to sit in court for a ticket? Everybody is so tense and confused. The judge is condescending and cold. We all get shuffled through like cattle. And we get ripped off at mechanics, at the doctors, on insurance. It's depression by a million paper cuts, people. How long are we just supposed to think positively before we say, no, actually something has to change. My anger and frustration is a valid response to what's happening. Maybe thinking positively leaves a bunch of sad and stressed out masses humming Pharrell's Happy, while every aspect of the power pyramid and their manhandling machine picks our bones clean. I mean, really, when do we get a chance in the system to be respected and treated like a human being? Not often.